In this edition of Sales Up, we'll be discussing what your clients are thinking about while you're making your sales pitch and what your advertisers really want from you. We'll hear from the advertising manager of a multi-million-dollar department store chain on what he wants from a newspaper ad rep. In our ad design clinic, we'll give weak ads a powerful new look that'll get results for advertisers. We'll discuss selling special sections with our panel of ad reps and much more. This is Sales Up.
Did you ever wonder what your advertisers expect from you? How they want to be sold and serviced? What's going through their minds when you're making your presentation? We surveyed over 2,000 advertisers and asked them just that. What are you looking for in a good newspaper ad rep? What drives you crazy? When we analyzed the data, we were shocked by a few revelations. Here's what we found.
Revelation number one, how well your clients like you has little bearing on whether they will spend more money with you.
This is a shocker, but it's dead accurate. Clients whose ad rep scored high on the question relating to how well they like their ad rep were not likely to value the newspaper more or to increase their advertising. Being liked is not the key to selling more.
Excuse me?
Well, it isn't. You want to know how to be golden to your advertisers? There are two key factors that make all the difference in whether the advertiser plans to invest more money in your newspaper. Score high on these, and the advertising will start rolling in.
Revelation number two. If the advertiser perceives you fully understand their business, the advertiser values the newspaper more and will advertise more in the newspaper.
You've got to understand their business before you try to sell them. The survey showed that ad reps who didn't score high on this question performed poorest. Those who scored highest did best. It's a partnership deal.
You scratching my back, I'll scratch your back, you kabisк.
You've got readers, they need clients. Before you can make a recommendation for how to turn your readers into clients, the advertiser needs to feel that you understand their business. Makes sense, but there's more.
Revelation number three. Advertisers want to be told what to do.
Many ad reps think they're servicing the advertiser if they do what the advertiser wants.
The customer's always right, right?
No, not right. That's not even what the advertiser wants. Advertisers want you to tell them what to do. They don't understand newspaper advertising. They want you to be the expert. In the advertiser survey, the top ad reps had the highest scores in making strong recommendations to the clients. It's critical to understand what's going through the advertiser's mind while you're making your sales presentation. They're fighting a mental battle. It's the battle of hope and fear.
I don't know what I'm going to do, Zach. Sales are flat. Look, if I don't get this restaurant sales up 10,000 bucks a month by the end of the quarter, I'm history. I've got a wife and kids, Zach.
Hey, Ray, some lady from the Bugle says she's here to see you.
Tell her I am busy right now.
Whatever.
Hello, Mr. Thompson. Remember me, Maggie from the Bugle? We spoke a few months ago. Listen, I just wanted to pop by and see if perhaps we could talk about advertising in the Bugle.
The Bugle! Those pinheads screwed up your Mother's Day ad last year, Ray!
Now, Ray, let's not be so hasty. You're in a jam, and the Bugle does have a lot of local readers.
All right, you got 5 minutes and that's it. Start yakking.
Mr. Thompson, I want to talk to you about a new dining section we're creating for the Bugle. It will reach 11,000 of the hungriest people in Plattsburgh, our readers. This is a mock-up of the section.
Say, this might be what we need to get out of the hole.
Get real. All that's going to happen is she's going to sell you a lot of advertising that's not going to work. You're going to lose the restaurant. Your wife's going to leave you for that guy down at the gym. Oh, it's going to be ugly.
Maggie, I'm really pressed for time. Look, we really don't have any budget for advertising right now.
That's telling her.
understand. So tell me, how are sales at the restaurant?
Mayday! Mayday!
Now, will you shut up and listen? Maybe she can help.
Things are a little slow.
A little slow? Any slower and they'll pull a sheet over our head.
What if I could show you a plan that would increase traffic on your weekend nights? I had an idea. Would you be interested in hearing what I have in mind?
Pulled from the bowels of hell to the promised land.
Oh, please. Oh, I don't know.
I was looking at your dinner specials. Now you have a family dinner on the menu for $19.95 complete. There's nobody currently marketing to this segment of the population. So I created a spec ad campaign marketing those family dinners and positioning your restaurant as the family restaurant in Blattsburg. Here's the good news. 71% of Bugle readers are married with kids. That's 7,800 families who are looking for a place to take their kids.
Oh my, 7,800 families. What if just 10% responded? 5%? I'll have to hire more help. Oh yes, I can see it now.
Not so fast! Do you remember what happened the last time? We ran that ad for a whole month and nobody mentioned it. This is a boondoggle, it'll never work. You can't trust advertising people. She'd say anything. 7,800 families in a pig's eye.
I have the independent research documenting those 7,800 families right here.
What?
You go, girl!
So what does it cost?
Your investment is $295 a month.
Ah! 295 bucks? Outrageous! We're gonna get hurt. It won't work. We're gonna die!
But if it does work, we got it made.
That's a lot of money, Maggie.
Mr. Thompson, how many of those 7,800 families do we have to attract to pay for this advertising? Now, I remember from our last conversation, you told me your average ticket is $30, right?
It's $38. But what's she getting at?
I like her.
Somewhere in there.
Now, on that $30, your food costs can't be over $15. That means you're making 15 bucks a pop. Now, if you take the $295 advertising investment and divide it by the $15 that you're making, that means you only have to have 20 customers a month to break even. That's only 5 people a week. You can't look me in the eye and tell me we can't draw in 5 people out of 7,800 to come in for your family dinner special. Now can you?
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, I should hope we get at least 5.
I'm out of here.
I'm in heaven.
Great, because that means the advertising will end up costing you nothing. Now won't it? I'll go ahead and start the paperwork while you look over those spec ads.
Yeah, sure.
You see, advertisers fight an internal battle, balancing out their hope that you can deliver them customers with their fear that the advertising won't work and they'll lose money. To overcome that fear, you need to demonstrate that you understand the advertiser's business and have a solution to their marketing problem. The key is having the information on the advertiser's business. Interview the advertiser and listen to what they say. When you fully understand the advertiser's situation, make a strong recommendation for why using your newspaper makes sense. Selling ad rates and circulation are a distant second to understanding the advertiser's business and relating your sales information to their specific business needs. That's what advertisers really want from the newspaper, not an advertising medium, but a marketing partner. Do this, and you'll see a difference in the number of sales you close and your ability to hold on to the advertisers longer. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.